Okay. Hello, and welcome to our stream this morning, afternoon for some of you at 12, let's see, 1 Eastern, actually. We will be, sorry, got some feedback going on. I'm sorry. So at 1 Eastern, we will be kicking off our watch party for the Microsoft Xbox Bethesda showcase this morning that they're going to be doing this afternoon. So we are going to kick that off shortly. It's about to start within about 9 minutes. Have a couple of people joining us, and Naked will be back in just a moment. He had to step out for just a second as we get things started this morning for me, afternoon for most people on the East Coast. So we're going to be kicking it off. We have our friends New York Rican and Zenigma who are in here with us. So looking forward to just hanging out, watching, getting all the news first with all of you. So thanks for joining us this morning. Great, Zed.
Hey, so just want to jump in here and interject a couple things. Here's Bethy at the start of the show. I am a robot. I'm just kidding.
Stop. You're so rude. Like 2 minutes before you tell me I'm doing it, I have to formulate. So deal.
You did a great job. You did a great
Zed says my mic's crackling. Do you hear that?
No,
Okay.
your audio sounds
Right.
good.
Okay. It might have been my cord. I was kind of messing around with my headset cord, so it's possible. Lady Evil says she can hear it a little bit as well. So maybe. Is it better now, guys? Is it better now?
Sounds fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you sound great.
Okay.
Yeah. So
It's on the high end, he says.
I always have a hard time sharing the link to Twitch. The Twitch link always just shows your face and, whereas the YouTube, it actually shows me the name and everything.
So you're not doing your camera today?
No, I'm actually not going to do the camera today.
Okay.
So
Yay.
It's going to take real estate up in the actual video, and we're going to be playing audio from the live stream as well. So, I'll be popping that in just a couple of seconds, but or as we get closer to the actual countdown end. So as you can see now, we have 8 minutes. You guys are 30 seconds behind us probably, so roundabouts. Anyway, what we're hoping to see today are a number of great titles that Xbox and Bethesda is going to be delivering this coming year or this year 2022 and
year cycle.
Yes,
We'll go from now till next year.
Yeah, of course they said that Starfield was going to be out this year, and it's not going to be. So I hope to see some gameplay footage from that. Maybe see some stuff from Elder Scrolls 6. And then, we're going to see stuff for Fallout 76 in there too. I mean, the majority of all the people that are going to come and watch us here, it's our community. So, and I say our, meaning the Fallout 76 community. We're going to see a lot of stuff that we've already seen already with the pit and things like that. But this is to hopefully engage new players that would be interested in the series and come play with us. And certainly so, I'd love to have you guys. So before I keep rambling on, just want to check real quick. People on Twitch, people in YouTube, our audio sounds okay? As good as it can sound? Our response times were pretty quick last night. Hellblade.
Yeah, Fallout 5. Can't wait for that.
Is Fallout 5 going to be an online game? It's just a static game.
No.
Fallout 5?
Hoping it's going to be an online.
They may do some cooperative stuff with that. I'm not sure if they're going to go by the way of Fallout 76. I think that's this whole beast all to itself. But Fallout 5 will probably be narrative driven. You'll have an open box or open world adventure, just like it is in all the other ones. But it'll just be on the creation engine too. I just don't think it'll be online. I think, like I said, cooperative, yes. I think they've learned their lesson there. Same way for the next Elder Scrolls. I think that will be cooperative too.
Do you think Fallout 5 will be cooperative?
Well, yes, but you're probably looking at 2027, 28 before you see Fallout 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I mean, the next big thing they're going to release is the Elder Scrolls 6, unless they've got a whole department of elves and magical creatures making that game. Everybody's pretty much focused on Starfield.
Yeah.
So we
So
can
you give us some sound soon.
Yeah, I'll probably test the sound in just a second, just to make sure it's going to work. So at the last second, I'm not scrambling to try to fix it. But I'm curious, do you guys have any games that you are interested in seeing coming out?
I said Fallout 5, Hellblade 2. Some of the ones been mentioned already.
What about you, Rican?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I don't really pay much attention to what's coming until it shows up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because most of the stuff they talk for like 2-3 years before you even get it.
Oh yeah. And you're exactly right. Hey, there was a game that I got yesterday, and it was kind of a sleeper game. I didn't even know it existed until yesterday, and I purchased it on the fly and said, "Hey, I'm going to live stream it," and thought that I'd be able to just kind of blow through it because it was story driven. And I only made
that one last night.
Yes, I only made it to the 5th chapter of it, and I said I was 6 hours into it. It was more like 5. But still, that was a long time for a bunch of people to look at me while I'm live streaming.
Trying to figure out what you're doing. I mean, the graphics looked okay, but
Yeah, yep.
I didn't see much of a horror storyline.
It's that whole character building edge, and if we didn't have so much load time, I was running into some stuff that I think that I can adjust and make it a little bit better. But we dealt with a lot of load times that we probably shouldn't have had to have dealt with, and some frame skipping, things like that. So
yeah,
all right, real quick,
that tends to slow it down though, the game, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
It was pretty slow last night.
Yeah.
I think though, if we weren't streaming it and talking about it, and I was streaming on my computer, and we were like, I think there were a lot of things going. Whereas if you were just doing it on your own and you didn't have all this other stuff going in the background, it might not affect it as much.
Okay, so I'm going to just test the audio real quick, make sure it's going to come through the broadcast software. So I'm just going to.
So it said they mistitled that game. It's just not a horror game. It should be called a drama store game.
It is kind of drama-ish, but there's some horror to it.
That's what it was.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
that sounds good.
Just going to test that again and make sure that it's not too loud for everybody out in the YouTube and Twitch.
Be a little loud.
All right, so just going to pop this through again. Then you guys give us some feedback on it.
Okay. But I mean, we're not going to be talking over it all the time, right?
No, but it is super loud.
It's pretty loud. What you guys think? What say you in chat?
Clear.
This looks like a cool game too. I don't even know what this is. It's like a Tom Clancy or something.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized. Open.
Yeah, Lady Evil says it's too loud. Miss JJ says she'd rather hear that than naked. Thanks, Miss JJ.
Just fixing to say it.
On that damn ship.
That says you need to play the new Battlefield. He's played Battlefield in the past.
Alright, so I'm gonna just adjust it down just a little further. We're about 45% on the audio on it.
Oh, that's cool. Drop into a boat.
Alright, so I just muted it again. We still got 2 minutes before the event actually kicks off, and you can bank on seeing Todd Howard. He'll be here,
at some point.
I
mean, it's his job.
He'll click and I mean he's only like the face of Bethesda.
PR spokesperson for Bethesda. I mean, it's kind of his job.
Todd Howard.
Who's that? Yeah, General Kenobi said it was a bit loud. So did you adjust it?
I did. I got it down to about 45%. And throughout the broadcast, guys, if you see it's too loud, Bethy's going to be monitoring it. I'm going to be watching. drooling more likely. So she'll definitely pick up on anything that you guys say, and of course I'm going to try to monitor it as well. And we're trying not to talk it that much that we won't ruin it for everybody, especially Bethy. Thanks. You were supposed to pick up on that, but you didn't. That's okay.
Sorry, I was reading. I
Oh,
wasn't listening to you. I was
you're
ignoring
so,
you. What did you say?
nothing. I said how beautiful you were today.
Right. I got 2 other people right here that can tell me exactly what you said.
Yeah, it's being recorded. So 45 seconds out. Any last words before we get started?
Splinter Cell.
Oh, this is Splinter Cell that we're looking
No.
at?
No, Lady Evil said she wishes they come out with a new Splinter Cell.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, real quick, just want to tell everybody thanks for being here. We're going to be kicking the audio off. Feel free to chat. We'll also chat with you guys, but we won't try to chat up the audio. So, all right, here we go.
There we go. They're doing the same thing you're doing right now.
Quit breathing so heavy.
Am I breathing loud? I think it's Bethy.
I think it's when you're no, it's she when nose breathing.
Got the stutter breath going on. All right,
Rumor has it something's off at the church. There's blood in the baptismal font, and pastor's gone missing. And my genius plan was to investigate it. Alone. Of course. Don't stress, Layla. Oh, shit.
Drink.
Oh.
Nice.
What was that?
it's not a Bethesda title if that happens.
It is a Bethesda title,
It's Arcane Studios.
but it's Bethesda Softworks.
I've seen the movement in the dark. I've seen the shadow. I see you.
Oh, Lord!
I'll bite out your heart.
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
Like a vampire?
This is what I was expecting to see last night.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Kiss her ass goodbye.
Jacob. Oh, thank God.
Come on, let's find the others and beat feet.
This is Redfall.
You know, Redfall used to look like it was straight out of a postcard. A picturesque island off the coast of Massachusetts. The bustling
Wow.
historic downtown, the seafront district, and the old lighthouse.
That looks interesting.
Then, something happened. People started vanishing, and those who didn't sold out. Big time. Fast forward, basically everyone's either a vampire, a cultist trying to become a vampire, or dead. And these aren't just trashy movie vampires. These monsters blocked out the sun and pushed back all the water. Totally cut us off from the outside world. Gotta admit though, if I have to be stuck on an island full of vampires, I'm glad it's with y'all.
Feelings mutual, I guess.
Aw, thanks, Jacob. We've also got Remy, our engineer genius, and her little robot buddy. She means you, Who's a good robot? Who's the best robot? And our resident expert on all things creepy.
I prefer the term cryptozoologist, but to each their own.
Last but not least, yours truly. I have these weird powers.
We've been digging for answers, but haven't found much beyond blood and death. Luckily, the vampires and their sycophants aren't discreet about where they like to nest. I'd bet the answers we need are inside those tourist traps turned fortresses.
This is gonna be a fun game.
Spotted some
Exclusive to
bloodsuckers in their
Xbox?
fan club near the festival grounds. Let's start there. Ghosting out.
A lot of fun.
Could go straight at him or just slip past.
Let's just get this done. On my mark. Oh shit, blood bag! They know we're here. Look alive!
This one is mine.
Going up.
So is this cooperative?
Yeah, it'll be cooperative. It's got some Left 4 Dead elements to it.
My cryptid hunter's intuition tells me there's a nest nearby.
Are these only for Xbox or are they for PC
Found
too?
something.
Yeah, this will be PC as
now
well.
I simply must go in there.
Nice.
What is that? Where does it go?
Some kind of collective consciousness. That's impossible.
There's the movie theater. I used to come here all the time. Why'd they have to mess this up for me? Ah, shit.
It'll collapse any second.
Run!
It is. It's going to be co-op, I believe. Kenobi.
All of the grannies wanna sip they tea. Ain't you cold, I'm parching in. All ugly like a brown fur cardigan. We can skip that monologue and argument. I'm like,
I swear to God, if they show this much footage for Starfield, you're going to have to pick me out of the floor.
Too funny.
Play it day one with Game Pass on
Yep.
Xbox, but it will be PC also. And it did say co-op, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's solo or co-op.
Pretty much anything that you're going to see for Xbox, they won't do an Xbox exclusive leaving PC out because, one, the games are going to be designed on PC, but two, Xbox and PC, or Xbox and PC are like hand in hand. Xbox is Microsoft, so they're only expanding their audience. The only thing that they would not want to do is like PlayStation, because there's so many PlayStation exclusives. I think that the companies are kind of jaded with each other.
Competition. Looks interesting for a platform shooter.
It's a two-dimensional side-scroller. See, this is the kind of game that would be kind of cool to play. I wouldn't even mind letting younger kids play this game.
Kind of like Mario Brothers.
Yeah. The side-scrolls are like that.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight.
Hollow
Silk Song.
Knight, Silk Song.
Yeah.
It's got a kind of Nightmare Before Christmas feel to it.
Yeah. Oh.
I remember when those
Animated.
were all the rage.
Mm-hmm.
Console launch exclusive.
selling humans as drugs. You're the only one that can stop them. Realize we're gonna have to take out the entire alien drug cartel.
This looks a little like Rick and Morty.
In what, space?
Everybody lives in space, including you. All right, you're a bounty hunter now.
Is this
You've
the
gotta
first
help
Rick
me
and
rescue
Morty
my
game?
friends. They're
I don't know.
Gatlians just like me.
It looks good though.
Yeah.
Hey, why are you squeezing me so
Looks like-
tight? How about a little dinner first and some bubble bath maybe first?
Rick and Morty mixed with Fortnite.
The guns are talking to you.
Oh yeah, that's one of my children. They die fast. Don't worry, it's easy to make more.
That's right, Geeky.
Hey there, I'm knifey. Stab, stab. Yes, more. I need more stabbing.
Add this into the rotation of the carts for one of those fun nights.
One of those fun nights.
Everyone!
I'm still waiting for one of those.
Mario Karts.
Oh yeah, I see.
Those are rats. They're supposed to look like Care Bears. Yep. On something.
Well, okay. Well, now I can.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm thinking. This is going to be just on
PC.
Xbox console exclusive.
No, it's a PC.
No, it said PC, yeah.
Oh, it did? Cool.
Xbox, PC,
Yeah,
cloud.
and cloud.
Welcome to the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase. Today, we're doing something we've never done before. For the first time ever, our entire show is focused on games you can play over the next 12 months. You're gonna see more gameplay than we've ever had in a show. Industry-defining racing experiences, gripping narratives, compelling strategy titles, and my favorite, the most anticipated open world RPG of the last 20 years. All playable in the year ahead. And the best part is, with the Xbox, you'll be able to play those games in more ways than ever before. You can play on your console, PC, or on the go with Xbox Cloud Gaming. You can play with who you want, where you want, and when you want. Today, we're going to show you more than 30 titles that are coming to Game Pass, and that is on top of the hundreds of titles coming to members over the next year. Our next announcement shows that the benefits of Game Pass go well beyond the console. We are thrilled to be working with an iconic team that has built some of the most played, most watched franchises in the entire world. And now, all Game Pass members will be able to unlock the benefits for these incredible games on PC and mobile.
For over a decade, players have created a thriving culture of competition and creativity around our games. From clutch plays with friends, to unforgettable moments in esports, to amazing creations that have blown our minds, our community has continually taken Riot Games to new heights. Today, we're proud to invite the Xbox community into that world. We're bringing our biggest PC and mobile games to Game Pass. Subscribers will unlock every champion on League and Wild Rift, all Valorant agents, select cards in Legends of Runeterra, and little legends in Teamfight Tactics. And that's just the start.
I've only heard of Valorant.
Thank you for coming on this journey with us, and welcome to Riot Games.
Home sweet home.
KDA, should we show them how we do it every day?
Oh, it's League of Legends. Okay.
I think League of Legends in the esport community.
It's huge.
I used to play it all the time.
And this looks fantastic. That's cool. Wonder if they're going to do that between every game. They want to sell their Game Pass.
I'm sorry, Amicia.
Yeah, it's all about the Game
For
Pass.
Hugo.
He's not dead yet.
Money, money, money.
What am I looking at here?
The macula's not just in Hugo's blood.
Is this the one that we're showing at the very beginning before it kicked off?
And it can
think so.
change everything.
It's like that creature crawling.
No. Rotten flesh. Don't. I'm tired of being afraid. I'll show them that it's over.
Finally.
See? They're nothing. Nothing to be scared of. No!
You are not them.
What is wrong with me?
That's what I was thinking too. The Earl of Skyrim.
Do it. Quick.
Conrad's all right.
Yeah, but this is not Elder Scrolls. A Plague Tale. Requiem.
I looked about the right time period, so.
Yeah, it looks really good.
That game that you guys played. You're like a boy, had to kill your father or something. I remember one of the boys that played it.
Gosh, doesn't that look real? It's cool they got like motorsports titles. A lot of people probably don't realize that in the early 2000s, Bethesda dabbled in doing their own racing games and didn't do very well with them at all. So that, I believe they sold out that piece, but ultimately they tried to do their own stuff. I mean, look at that, freaking fantastic.
Oh, it's so real. It looks like a video, like a movie. It's crazy. I'd be crashing into the wall every 5 seconds. I'm so not good at stuff like this.
Forza Motorsports. Well, I mean, yeah, we were playing Garfield Kart.
Yeah.
We did horrible at it.
Oh, it was awful. That's why I don't do well
Forza
with like Mario
Motorsport
Brothers.
is back. I'm Dan Greenwald, GM of Motorsport, and I'm joined by Chris Sasaki, Creative Director at Turn 10. Forza is known for its photoreal beauty and state-of-the-art immersion. Built from the ground up to showcase the Xbox Series X and S consoles, including techniques like real-time ray tracing on track. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made.
Wonder what engine they're using.
Today, we're excited to show you the all-new Forza Motorsport.
It's a V8. I'm just kidding.
Welcome to Maple Valley. This track has been a fan favorite since the original
Look at that
Motorsport
water.
launched back in
That's what I was just
2005.
thinking. Wow.
For the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day
wanna go there
brings Maple
on
Valley to
vacation.
life in stunning detail.
I want to get naked in that stream.
Is an in-engine gameplay demo
Naked.
presented using a single camera with no cuts.
There's a
Let's
balloon.
jump in with the M8.
I do love Virginia, North Carolina, all those areas.
Driving experience.
Thinking this might be
This includes a 48
Foreign?
times improvement in the fidelity of our physics simulation.
France or Germany.
Let's advance time of day here and look at the world details.
No, that says Maple Valley over there.
Everything you see is new and has been captured with photogrammetry and 3D material scans.
That's freaking awesome.
Advanced rendering and procedural generation techniques bring a new level of realism to the track.
Those are nice.
Here you can see the beautiful fall colors of Maple Valley. The grass, rocks, 3D vegetation, skies and clouds, they all demonstrate a generational leap in beauty and detail.
It's a racing game, but it's Fallout. Fallout Death Race 2020.
You are looking at our all-new
2288.
dynamic time of day. This is a fundamental system to the new Forza Motorsport.
But when are they going to make it
weather,
cross-platform?
is available
I mean,
on
it's
every track.
basically it's.
These new simulation details add further depth,
You can
drama,
play 'em on
and
either
dynamics
or.
to the racing experience. In addition to our dynamic time of day, Forward Plus lighting and physically based lights come together to deepen the realism and immersion in the world.
Wow.
Changes in the time of day also change ambient
even want to
temperatures,
make it
which
cross-platform?
affect track surface
I think
temps.
they would have done it already.
Is
Yeah.
also affected by these track temp changes,
tough.
rubbering in, and of course, weather. Let's head to the pits. We've added features that players have been asking for. Tire and fuel management, multiple tire compounds, and new depth in car building create the ultimate racing playset.
Wow. So you
Advanced
build your own
materials and
cars?
shaders paired
Yeah.
with ray tracing.
That's crazy.
Bring out
That doesn't look too
incredible detail
aerodynamic.
in the gold
That
heat wrap,
I mean, I don't know about
anodized aluminum,
aerodynamics too much,
and carbon
but
fiber.
They gotta put a cover on it.
Engine bays with their complex
Might as
self-reflection
well just be a Mack
is a
truck.
place where ray tracing really shines. Car damage is a racing reality.
That's me.
In Forza Motorsport, car
Except I'd have
damage
flipped
is
over and
reproduced down to
rolled
the
it 5 or 6
individual
times.
scratches on the bodywork. You can see here
crazy.
some of the new
there you
details
go.
in the directionality of damage, how the paint peels away at exposed and raised edges, in the wheel abrasions, and even in the dirt buildup. Using the power of the Xbox Series X and S consoles, ray tracing makes everything feel more connected.
yeah, that's why I gotta get a
Cars reflecting
3080
onto other
so I can
cars.
see those kind of things.
Cars reflect in their own mirrors.
Look at that.
Bodywork, brake rotors, and
Your
wings.
20 series card will see that too.
Things just feel more natural, more real. We believe that the accuracy of our overhauled physics, the beauty of our cars and tracks, our new dynamic time of day, advanced car damage, and real-time ray tracing on track lead to a generational leap in immersion.
Agreed, said.
This is the all-new Forza Motorsport.
See, seeing a game like this makes me want to play this game. I mean, just because of the beauty of it. So, and it's not like, you know, it's a cutthroat live or die kind of thing. It's like you get into a car, you race. The race is, you either win the race or you lose the race, and then you get into another race.
Car, try it out, and
Yeah.
you know, I think it's a testament to the artistic, creative side of humanity to recreate what's amazing in new ways. You know. That's right, Zed.
I wonder if this could be something like a flight simulator.
Way. How cool. It's the spirit of St. Louis.
The Wright brothers.
Wow.
Flight sim.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That is really cool. Hey, it's a drone.
Oh, it's not.
It's not a drone?
No, it's a glider.
glider.
Somebody's in that. Well,
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's the glider.
He gets pulled up, They release you, and then you just ride on them.
That's crazy.
I'd be wrecked.
I was going to say.
Hey, let's get up close to these giraffes. Oops. Giraffe.
Early with the race, it's like Bethany starts the race and she can't make it out of the pit. So the Microsoft
Simulator.
Yeah, so that's like the biggest selling game for Microsoft overall is the flight simulator.
It's really cool though.
So
National Air and Space Museum. Nice.
that's right down the road, isn't it?
In Washington D.C.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's not the same one. All right, hang on a second, guys.
Right, just down the street.
We have several museums down here. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
Oh, this might be Halo.
Yeah, I was too excited to send Starfield. I don't know.
I mean, I don't. No, it's.
New Transformers game.
Add-on.
Yeah, it's Halo.
Look
Infinite.
at you. So it's a flight simulation Halo
Add-on.
vehicle. Yep.
Halo. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Which one's your favorite? Mine's Tracer.
Yeah, they bought
She's
Blizzard.
like, cheers, love, the cavalry's here. You're one of those heroes, aren't you?
Before me, I see the future. Human. Machine.
I bought this game for my daughter. She plays it a lot.
Don't you?
Even the best journeys end. But a new one is right around the corner.
I am your queen! Let's take him to the wasteland!
One punch
crazy.
is all I need.
Nice work,
Free to
team.
play.
Keep it moving.
I cannot wait to push.
Draw.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Boom, baby!
Check me out. Do something!
Free. I bought this game a long time ago.
Get in there.
It takes a team to tango.
Oh, it's Overwatch.
Yeah. I thought you knew that.
No.
Overwatch 2, so they have a new one coming out.
Yep. Overwatch?
Yeah.
No wastelander has ever made it to the reckoning before. But here I am. A free-for-all with zero rules. And the survivor gets the throne.
Welcome back, Chuckata.
King Howell has never lost. Not in 13 years of rule.
On the battlefield.
Not until today.
The reckoning begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
Oh man. I guess we'll watch the rest of it throughout the showcase. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Didn't you play Overwatch a little bit?
World premiere. Hang on.
Don't just me.
Oh, this is Xbox Game Studios, but it is something.
Turn-based strategy. Oh, that was
History
pretty.
is filled with moments of greatness. Some well-known, some lost to time. But what about the history that could have been if you were its architect? How would you reshape the world? What new stories would you tell? And when your people speak, would you listen? How would you lead them in this new world? History is filled with moments of greatness.
Looks like Civilization.
But these will be yours.
I was gonna say.
Ara. I never heard of it, but it did say it was a world premiere.
Untold story. Okay.
But when
It's
are
good
they
to be
going to
here,
make cross?
celebrating what's going to be our biggest year yet. That includes
Never.
a few of the projects being developed across Bethesda's 8 studios, starting with Redfall, and the world's first look at gameplay earlier in the show. Redfall is from the studio that brought us Dishonored and Prey. It's got so much of Arcane's DNA coursing through its veins. Compelling heroes, open world campaign, deep customization. Solo or with friends, we can't wait for you to play Redfall when it releases early next year. If you're looking for something to sink your teeth into right now, we've got the Elder Scrolls Online, where you can adventure alongside one of the biggest and most welcoming communities in gaming.
Redfall.
This
Gotta
year's
check that
ZeniMax Online Studios is taking you somewhere that has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game. The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes to Xbox next week.
Nice.
For generations, the Breton elite have lived in safety and comfort. But now, the embers of dissent glow beneath the pomp and circumstance. And whispers of a sinister plot stoke the flames of war. At the heart of the conflagration sits the Ascendant Lord. The legacy of the Bretons must be protected.
Nice.
Fallout turns 25 this year. As we celebrate the legacy of this storied franchise, Bethesda Game Studios takes Fallout 76 players out of Appalachia for the first time and returns to a beloved location. Expeditions: The Pit is coming this September.
Come in. Come in. I'm calling you. If you're hearing this, we need your help. Anyone, anywhere. If you're receiving this, and you're brave enough, come join us at the pit.
Your arrival's the first good news we've had in a while. It might not look like much. This place is our home, and together, we can take it back. From these rad-worshipping fanatics.
Down.
There was an area in there that I haven't seen yet. Looks
There
very
was?
much like the one where you have to save the animal. What's that one? Pet Paradise.
Bethesda Game Studios has been busy, and not just with Fallout 76. After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4, they're going even bigger with Starfield. Later in the show, my good friend Todd Howard will be here to reveal more of their next epic RPG.
What a tease.
I was going to say silence.
What a tease.
Calm down, Envy.
You guys, it's hilarious watching him. It's so funny.
Silence. Over 20 million players of this. Okay.
Wheel.
No way.
First card they showed said Hot Wheels on the side.
It's all in-game 4K footage. So this isn't a simulation, this is actual game footage. Not crazy? Nope. It's like a big Hot Wheels track.
Kinda.
Never wanted to piss Mom off when you had a Hot Wheels track.
Good point.
Did it have a Hot Wheels logo in the middle?
It had a car in the beginning.
I swear it had a Hot Wheels logo in the center.
It is.
It is Hot Wheels. That's funny.
Hot Wheels version. Nice.
Oh. Nice.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky. Heroes fought and died to give us a
Unreal
chance to
Engine
start
5. That's crazy.
All that I know from their Earth are the creatures they sent along with us. And here on Arat, every day is a fight to survive.
Uh-oh. Dinner time.
But if anyone can tame this new world, we can.
That is Vin Diesel. That is funny.
Arc. Oh, that's gonna be slick right there. I never even would have pegged that up until that moment.
Arc 2023.
Chaos is everywhere pegged it. I was going to tell real quick. Last year when they did the Xbox Bethesda showcase and they showed footage for the pit, I didn't even realize I was watching footage for Fallout 76. So that it's cool how they might like slip it in here and you not even know what you're watching till you're like a quarter of the way into it. I mean, same, but like with Ark, it's like, I didn't have a clue.
They unleashed a pestilence on our world. No one yet knows if you can kill a god. I, for one, intend to find out.
I thought she was going to hit that thing.
Turkey. different setting, but it's kind of got a Tomb Raider vibe with the action.
Flint lock.
Gross.
Flint lock.
Just about everything has been Xbox console and PC. Almost everything we've seen.
I'm assuming cloud is the Steam Deck.
Probably so. I don't know a lot about the Xbox stuff
Steam
yet.
Deck's an actual platform.
Yeah, it plays everything online.
Yeah, so you don't download the game to your actual device. Minecraft? It's like story mode or something.
From the creators of Minecraft.
I thought they bought the company out.
Legends hold great power.
It's gonna be a story mode.
I hate that.
They are the dreams we weave into
Got
our
kids
shared
that do that in
story.
class all the time. I hate it so much.
Some legends tell of peace and the beauty of simplicity.
Look at the ray tracing with that. That's just nuts.
Just
Some
made us
tell of
migrate
danger.
all of our accounts over.
And the end of all things.
This little piggy.
But the legends we hold dearest are legends of
Thanks,
hope,
Dad.
of creativity,
Look forward to it.
and of bravery.
If you did it, I wouldn't even say a word.
And friendships that change the world forever. This is the legend of a united overworld. United by you.
It still looks pretty good.
Wow.
Looking at that makes me think it's gonna be like on mobile.
I was just fixing to say, this looks like Minecraft combined with League of Legends.
Oh yeah.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, but you didn't.
It was about
So
to
you're
come. I had my mouth
stealing it.
open when it popped up on the screen.
Stealing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's another console launch exclusive. It's funny they're throwing that word exclusive out there because they're basically telling PlayStation,
I remember when you
nah,
first
nah, 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 nah. That's what they're saying.
You made quite the entrance.
Decepticons.
That's another Bethy landing.
Make a new life for yourself.
Nope. Yep, pretty much.
So here's
Trail makers.
here's the
Another
thing.
resource game.
Yeah. So it's kind of like why is he doing all this? I guess because it's just easier to do it inside the suit, but he's got this whole mech thing going on here. Does he get out? Be like farming simulator.
And while you
Say that.
you uncovered a mystery.
You're a mech now.
I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this.
Futuristic farming
Together.
simulator. Frontier. Frontier. Frontier.
Nice.
That is what it is, though.
Another resource game.
All right, Master Flasher, jump on that one.
There we go. Perfect fit. Avatar farming simulator. That's good.
I'm always fascinated when I see like special effects inside videos because it takes an immense amount of work to make that little thing that you see that's half a second. It could take hours to do it.
It could take weeks.
I mean, some good people out there can do it pretty quick, but it's just.
That's why you have these nice little things where they make a shortcut button. And all you do is click the button and it happens.
Yeah, it doesn't always work like that. I wish.
Well, I mean, you didn't have to write it from scratch every time. That's my point.
Yeah, that was Gunfire Reborn. That's coming out this year, too. It's another exclusive.
I'll take care of that later, Captain Whopper. He doesn't have his camera on right now. I'll be sure to send you a message.
Captain Whopper, thank you for your subscription to us on Twitch.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Now, this is a two-dimensional side-scroller, too.
Since I found the first
That's
piece.
cool.
I think every kid should start out on two-dimensional side-scrollers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where every gamer should begin, I believe. So you can appreciate the three-dimensional universe that's out there.
This is pretty amazing for a side scroller.
Oh yeah, it looks really good.
He's going through his father's memories.
Good to see you, you old devil.
That's right, Alan.
I agree, Zed.
That's spring 2023. Benedict Fox. The last case of Benedict Fox.
Okay.
Bonjour everyone. I am excited to be here today to tell you more about Interior Night's first original creation, As Dusk Falls. It started with the desire to create a deep interactive experience all levels of players can enjoy together. Because stories are brilliant, universal tools that help us understand the heartbreaking beauty of life. This game is an uncompromising tale of family, resilience, and sacrifice, written like a prestige TV show with a unique motion graphic novel style that triggers the imagination. This is an interactive story powered by video games that gives you agency over the lives of far from perfect human beings.
Like the same kid on the front.
This is a thought-provoking experience you can play with people you love, discover insights about each other, and create shared memories. As Dusk Falls is an emotional experience that we hope will leave a mark with everyone who plays it.
She speaks better English than I do. And I think she was Canadian.
No, thought she was
French Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah.
For most people, Turok is just a pit stop.
Wasn't taking the scenic route your idea?
but for us, it felt like a trap.
There's enough cash in that safe to put the last few weeks behind us. On the ground, now!
You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. We'd been in the wrong place forever.
Sometimes doing the right thing is doing the wrong thing.
I've got eyes on two hostages.
None of us escaped that night.
It's okay.
Even those of us who made it out alive.
Stop! Why are you following me?
We've taken very different paths in life. But they all lead back to Two Rock.
Get rid of the cop.
Hey there.
Evening. Hey, Sam.
Say, you haven't seen three fellas in a blue pickup, have you?
Nope. Been here all day.
How you liking the desert dream?
Oh, can't complain.
Can I ask what brings you to Two Rock?
That was kind of cool, but I don't know if I can get into a game like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, but
They're console launch exclusive. Why don't you just...
Action Battle Royale.
Morocco?
That's kind of cool. Up to 60 players. Looks a little bit like it's the old school fight. Mortal Kombat.
Kinda.
Yep. If all these people are playing this game, how come we've never heard of it?
I've seen it before, but these kind of fighter games, I've never been big on them.
Yeah, but you really like the Fortnite style, and this is kind of the same thing, just a different setting.
Yeah, but this looks more like close combat, kind of you do a move, I do a move, Tekken, Mortal Kombat style, like you were saying.
It says play up to 60 players at a time.
Yeah.
Just Battle Royale.
I prefer to just sit in a tree and shoot at somebody. It doesn't have to be complex. I just want to.
Like Alan said, it's Fortnite with melee. But I mean, don't you have swords and stuff in Fortnite?
No, it's a pickaxe.
Oh, okay. But it is something you hit somebody with. Morocco.
Yeah, but you can do that with a loaf of bread too.
Not quite the same effect.
Another world premiere, so that means we've not seen it before. Starting to pick up on what Xbox is putting down.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. All right, Lady Evil, here you go.
It's another two-dimensional. Good morning, Ursula.
Looks like Farmville in storm.
We pick at games that look like this, but they've got strong followings.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Like Zelda.
Still pick it.
No. Can't handle this.
That does become a brick.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Got some Frankenstein action going on.
Guess he found some booty.
Oh my gosh.
I was being nice, okay?
Oh god.
Obsidian Entertainment. This is like...
I didn't see it. You said Obsidian?
Obsidian created it. Yeah.
Okay. Pentiment.
Just like Galileo and the time of like when they first started doing autopsies and Renaissance level stuff. Burning people at the stake. Good times.
Hey to you, Gildeross. Am I saying that right?
Kids, are you ready for a new
Gildeross.
wacky
Okay.
fruit flavor?
Close.
Introducing Apricot.
Close.
Stop by. Make sure you get your Billy Hog hot.
Yeah. Look at the bug crawling across the screen. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
This could be
Not the
linked to
same
the
thing.
disturbing trend of missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town.
What?
If anyone
Just by the
has
city,
seen
too.
the teenagers or has any other information, please
Looks like
contact the police
gnomes.
department.
This
like
is like Honey, I Shrunk
Shrunk
the
the
Kids.
Kids. That's exactly right.
That's exactly what it is.
Virgil knows you might
Use
be
the
a little
obsidian
homesick,
puts out really
but
good
that
games.
can be repaired.
This is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids in video game.
You will need to survive the yard.
The yard.
That's totally what it is.
Flying insect.
Gosh, that spider and the lawnmower were like the worst scenes of that movie. Oh, there was just like nail biters. Like, run!
Unfortunately, my memory chip is a little rusty. But with a little
Blow out that
maintenance,
cartridge.
we can unravel why you are here. Before someone or something terminates your tiny existence.
Curious when you're that small if the perception of time varies.
It's also slower.
Yeah. This is definitely a game for the Rhino Titanicus.
Uh-huh.
Why?
When
Because
he's
you're so close to the ground.
Well,
Grounded. There's no even like mention of where that came from.
it's September 2022.
That was like reliving the movie.
Mm-hmm.
More than just an illusion there.
I have that stupid game. I haven't played it yet.
Helios. They search for someone who does not exist.
Helios.
The forgotten child of a scattered race. Lost until now. Now they have awakened the Erebon. Now they have awakened me. But I am not their hope. I am their reckoning.
They are.
They will not drag me into their light.
What was that?
Because their light
Fan.
Reuben?
is a
Arabin.
Okay.
I'm surprised Raymond Reddington is awake.
You told me you went to Chipotle for the first time. I was like, Chipotle is my...
I speak now to those who heed a darker call.
Ooh.
Ugh.
That was a bloody mouse.
Cross the line of sin for deeper knowledge.
Gross.
Follow an
Hope this is not Chris's blood.
born of blood and bone.
Orcish feeling.
Unlock
It's people.
the forbidden secrets and foulest black rituals.
This
Calling
Elder
forth
Scroll.
life
Looks like him.
death.
But if it was Elder Scrolls, somebody would be introducing it.
No, they already introduced it.
I mean,
So we'll be talking about it later.
no, you'd have Todd Howard talking about it ahead of time.
To truly
Like we know when Starfield's going to happen.
Power, you must take it into the world. And you will be shunned, scorned, marked as a living sacrifice to this profane
necromancer.
You will be a priest of Rathma, a necromancer. And you will not confront the darkness alone. We are the speakers of the dead, and the dead have no mercy.
It is Diablo. Good call, Professor Dinky.
Nice.
So it's a new class inside of Diablo.
I'm very excited to announce our 5th and final class, the Necromancer, a commander of the undead who joins the other iconic classes around the campfire in Diablo 4. These include the mighty barbarian, the elemental sorceress, the crafty rogue, and the powerful druid.
Hardcore.
And you'll want them because the demon Lilith, the daughter of hatred, has returned and spreading corruption and evil as she fights to reclaim our dark Gothic world as her own. And it's up to you to stop her. Now, Diablo IV is the culmination of the 25-year history of the franchise, building on top of the best of what's come before with some, you know, unique twists all its own. So let's dig a little deeper by watching, for the first time I might add, some Xbox Series X gameplay, while hearing from a few of the many people behind the game.
Diablo's got a huge following. Lots of people like the game.
Diablo 4 is the next generation of
play it all the time.
melding monster slaying and loot collecting with a fully realized open world.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's gory and unnerving. It's creepy.
Diablo 4 is all about player choice.
It takes all of the pillars of a Diablo game and just expands them with all of the new features that people really love and appreciate in modern games. Whoever you see yourself being, you can create in Diablo 4.
It's important to include robust character customization because then I can play the fantasy that I want to play. It allows you to switch around your playstyle as well.
Everything feels very powerful and fun.
One of the really cool things about having an open world is your journey that you take throughout Diablo 4 is your own. There's no linear path that you have to follow.
We've got almost 150 dungeons in the game.
There's all kinds of surprises as you're exploring.
Strongholds are an enemy territory that you need to reclaim.
You might have a space that begins as a hostile area, but after you've cleared it out,
the evil in this place has been cleansed.
It now becomes a friendly town.
Sometimes it's a new town, sometimes it's a new dungeon. There's a whole bunch of rewards that you get, and you have a real impact on the world as a result.
No, you can't leave us here. They might come back any moment.
Local events are really cool little story segments that happen within the open world.
You'll just be running through the world, and then a local event will pop up, and you can choose to participate in it, or get a group together and just wail on these like giant world bosses.
These are events that take a lot of people, and you really have to work together.
Being able to see all the players on your screen, collaborating, trying to take this big monster down, it's epic.
It's so easy to create a community. It makes Diablo more of a social experience.
we've got fully enabled crossplay.
If you have an Xbox and your buddy has a PC, you're going to be able to group up.
Or you could play couch co-op. 2 people on a couch can sit there and have a great experience.
We've created specific zones where players can engage in PvP.
If you go there, you can start swinging away at people. But you're also opening yourself up to being swung at.
If you're like really, really good, the game actually marks you as like a champion on the map. You basically become a loot pinata and everyone wants to chase you down.
The last story mission is really the beginning of a whole different part of the journey.
Now you're set up for the end game, and that end game is rich with things to do that allow you to get more and more powerful.
Whether it's new items or new dungeons or new Paragon boards, every single time you come back to play Diablo IV, there's going to be new stuff for you to experience.
And it's something that we're going to support for years to come.
I'm really excited for folks to get their hands on Diablo IV.
Just to see millions of people really enjoying the different options.
Through the campaign,
local events,
couch co-op,
endgame,
PvP, it almost doesn't end.
And we are so close.
Nice.
Oh, a lot of people are looking forward to seeing that.
We brought updates that were free to those who sailed the sea, though there's always more potential within. And as this song will spell out, there's plenty to sing about. Now that you can finally be a captain, can you imagine owning your own ship? Decorated with what you acquire, then to satisfy your vanity, as long as there's no profanity, you can name it just how you desire. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain, there's boatloads of new features we proclaim. Oh, to set sail as
that's how pictures Ed.
That's why we really think that you should play this game. And it's available.
Is it multiplayer?
Game Pass, of course. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain, adventure will come knocking on your door. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain, and you'll be amazed at what we have in store. The choice is yours, whatever captain you may be. Whether that's gold looting, no
like League of Legends,
or embracing, everybody's welcome in this game.
Wish they would have rhymed it a little bit. It's kind of bugging me. The song's bugging me.
Our time is almost up, so as we leave, if you want to be a pirate captain, come do it in season 7 of Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves.
Is
another game.
Multiplayer though.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I'll get together and we go.
Sea of Thieves. July 21st.
Another world premiere. Oh, she took the blue pill.
No, it's Alice through the looking glass. Like an updated Alice in Wonderland. Except Alice has purple hair in this one.
Well, she's a kid. I mean, they drove up to the house.
Caterpillar, you've changed to a mushroom man. It's a little creepy.
Game?
This won't scare kids.
In the world.
Ravenlock.
Okay.
Consoles, PC, in the cloud. I would have pegged that for like a mobile
Yeah.
download, like an app.
I thought it was another Minecraft game.
Well, it did kind of have that element to it.
Yeah.
Console launch exclusive.
That was Alice in Wonderland if she took the LSD.
the red pill.
Okay.
Graphics are cool.
This is a top-down one.
Very 80s inspired music. Video game music, anyway. With some weird alien stuff in there.
So I'm gathering that you're probably going to have multiple levels, kind of like Lemmings, sort of. Played Lemmings back in the day, but you move one piece around to unlock other areas of that particular level. So it looks good. Looks good.
Cocoon.
Yep.
Good time waster.
Xbox, console, PC, cloud. There's another world premiere.
I don't do bugs.
Nice.
Oh gosh. My naive eyes.
Uh-oh. Dinner. Team Ninja.
Bearer of the eternal elixir
I agree, Raymond.
Wolong, Fallen Dynasty. (2023).
Japan is the home to some of the most talented and well-known game creators anywhere in the world. We're thrilled to be working with Koei Tecmo to bring Wolong Fallen Dynasty to Game Pass day one. I'm also excited to be working with Team Ninja, who has a long history of building incredible action games for Xbox, and it's great to be working with them once again. We know how important it is to our fans to continue to bring more Japanese franchises to Xbox.
Talking with his hands when
I'm
he emphasizes
excited
or
to
starts a
announce
sentence
the
and ends a
return
sentence.
of one of the most highly requested and beloved franchises to Xbox.
He doesn't do
from
this
our
very often.
partners at Atlas.
Uncomfortable. Of course, I would be too.
You do the same thing.
Can I talk with my hands?
Yeah, but it was very like scripted how he talked to this hand. I talk with my hands all the time. If I tie my hands behind my back, I'd have trouble.
I'm like, I've been making videos before and talking and actually hit my screen. P3P.
This is This kind of stuff's very popular. It'll probably do well.
Where though?
Here, our teenagers. We have a very, oh yeah, because it's very culture, and they love all things culture. Yep. I blame BTS. It's all their fault.
Who?
You don't even know. The band, the Asian band, boy band, BTS.
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Are they rappers?
No, it's a Korean boy band.
Oh.
No, they're actually Asian.
Okay.
It's scary how much you know about that.
I teach teenagers.
Yeah.
No.
Now I know what you're watching on your phone.
No.
Now,
Boy
I'm
band.
excited to announce a special partnership between
When they're
Xbox
decorating the
Game
covers of their
Studios
binders with it,
and one of
it's
the
a big deal.
greatest creative minds and innovators in our industry. Someone that I have admired for many years. Today, I'm pleased to share we will be working together to create a brand new experience like we've never seen before.
Steven Spielberg.
Thank you, Phil.
Oh.
こんにちは。小島秀夫です。
Hi everyone, this is
ずっ
do
と作
something.
りたか
Yes,
った
this
ゲー
is
ム
a
があり
game
ま
I
す。
have always wanted to make.
それは誰も体験したことも見たこともない全く新しいものです。それが作れる日が来るのをずっと待っておりました。マイクロソフトの最先端クラウドテクノロジーと市場の変化によってその未知なる構想への挑戦がようやく可能となりました。少し時間はかかるかもしれませんが、これから、Xbox ゲームスタジオと提携し皆さんに喜んでいただけるニュースをお届けしていきたいと思います。ご期待ください。
Thank you, Kojima-san. We're thrilled to have Kojima Productions working with our teams at Xbox Game Studios. Today, for the first time ever, we have focused on showing you games that you can play over the next 12 months. Today's show celebrates a diverse lineup of global game creators of all sizes who bring with them unlimited potential. Games from these creators will be coming to Game Pass every single month, including Naraka Blade Point, As Dusk Falls, A Plague Tale Requiem, Pentiment, Persona 5 Royale, Somerville, and Scorn, just to name a few. And we start 2023 with the launches of some of the most anticipated titles from the teams at Xbox and Bethesda. Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and more. This has been an incredible year as we achieved record growth across console and Game Pass, with millions of people playing our games every single day. And we have you to thank for that. Whether that's new players joining us through Xbox Cloud Gaming or our longest fans playing on Xbox and PC, we could not have done this without you. A year ago, we welcomed the talented studios at Bethesda Softworks to Xbox. Their teams have been hard at work, bringing their franchises to Game Pass, shipping updates to their games, and building new experiences for you to enjoy. We know that everyone has been eager to see Starfield. Our show today has highlighted gameplay, so it's only fitting that we end it with an extended first look at one of the most anticipated games in Xbox history. This is Starfield.
Get the slobber rag out.
Yeah. Wait. Here's a cup to catch your drool.
The drool.
Get the mop.
All right. Shh. I'll say it for him. Shh.
I deafened it.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. We're ready to start on your signal.
You can let them know.
Maintaining exit vector course. Steady till ready. Coordinates input. Plotting jump course. Skies
It's hard to express how excited all of us at Bethesda are to be here with you today. We're so grateful you're spending the time, and we know you've waited a long time to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want and go where you want. But this time, you'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game as you arrive on the mysterious moon of Crete.
Old day.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction. It would appear that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the facility.
Hey, there you are! We've got company! Opening fire! Think I got down, huh? Pull back! You're gonna pay for that!
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. As to what they are, what they're building, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
So, you found something?
The new guy found it.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
The artifact you found appears to be one of many, scattered across the galaxy. If we can find more, we can unlock their secrets.
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him.
Of course, the settled systems is full of groups with other priorities.
That's the Crimson Fleet!
Everybody get ready!
The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agree to work for UCC staff. Together, we take down these cutthroat pirates.
We're not just here to shoot the bad guys. We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Free Star Collective.
When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, no one quits. The only way out is death.
The path ahead may be dangerous, but we are not stopping.
Most Dusties don't even make it this far.
Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
That gives you a look at the stories in Starfield. But ultimately, it's not our story. It's the story you create by who you are and the choices you make. And that starts with character creation. It's our most flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look. You'll pick a background that gives you 3 starting skills.
It says here you spent some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
There are optional traits, and these come with unique advantages and disadvantages. But it's not just in how you can look, but in how your character plays and develops. The skill system combines the best from our previous games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them and completing challenges. And there's deep crafting systems, from running research projects with resources you find, to crafting weapon mods needed to survive. And you can build your own outposts. These act as a home away from home for survival and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running. But that's not all. You can even build your own spaceships. You can choose crew members, and yes, you can completely customize the look and layout. There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this. It's not just how the ship looks, it's how it performs, from engines to shields to weapon systems, because yes, you can fly it.
Thrusters boosted.
can't wait for all of you to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning, for it's when all of you play it that the real journey begins. And you may be wondering, just how big is this game? So we thought we'd take one last moment and show you. Let's take a look at one of our planets, Jemison. You can land in New Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet. And it's not just this planet, it's all the planets in the system. From barren but resource-heavy ice balls to Goldilocks planets with life. And not just this system, but over 100 systems. Over 1,000 planets, all open for you to explore. We can't wait to see what you find.
It's okay. Speak.
I totally muted you guys right before it started. Don't be offended by it. I muted myself. I was like, holy cow, I was freaking out.
Oh, God. You're sick, dude. You're sick.
Oh, my gosh. That was just amazing. It's everything I anticipated it to be, especially space battle. Oh, my God. That is going to be the best ever.
They did not give a date. They just said 2023.
Well, it's going to be, they're talking spring and talking, and I know I'm talking this up, guys. They're just kind of just rehashing a lot of stuff. I mean, there's so much stuff. I couldn't even write that fast. I was writing everything I could down, and I was missing stuff on the screen. I was so happy I recorded it. Of course, it's going to be out there.
Once we're done with the live stream, you won't hear from Naked again tonight because he'll be working. He's going to be rewatching that video 50,000 times today.
Well, I mean, there's
that video.
There's some other stuff too. I'm working on too. I'm trying to get out for tomorrow, but gosh, that's just
preempted tomorrow.
That looks absolutely amazing.
No, we're gonna try to do Starfield today.
That's what I just said. I said, nope, you won't be talking to anybody else for the rest of the day.
Go get me the catheter. I'm not getting up.
Our solution say, get him a sandwich, stat.
I told you to have one ready for him.
I'm wearing a diaper right now.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
That was cool.
Himself.
That is so amazing, guys. Absolutely so amazing. So I'm just going to mute this and just take Starfield #1, hands down the best game. But there was a lot of other great games that they're talking about bringing out this year and next year too.
Yeah, there were some cool things.
The Requiem game that looks just fantastic. It's kind of got an element of what is that one particular game where you're I know somebody's going to pop in there and say it, but you travel back in time, but you're doing it through your DNA. Someone's getting ready to pop in chat and say what it is, but it reminds me of that
Assassin's Creed?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed, exactly.
That's the one that I was telling you about that I said had the son, or you had to kill your father, or there was a little boy somehow, and it was snowing, and There was a battle. That's the one I was saying it reminded me of.
No,
I just didn't remember the name. And you couldn't either at that time. So you couldn't even right now.
Yeah, you're thinking
But it does remind me of Assassin's Creed.
so
They-
Both of the boys played that a lot.
They just made us all, I guess, move our Minecraft games over to Microsoft. So I'm wondering if that's the reason that Minecraft game is the reason why they're doing that.
I think that I don't know if that's going to be like a storybook mode or not, like an addition. Because you know how back whenever I don't know
what it
4 or 5
looked
years ago, where they did the storybook mode and it had different, different not levels, but like different chapters to it. So it was a single player thing, but you could play through like a story. Ultimately, what it was. But I mean, it looked really interesting, and they're using the ray tracing elements of the video cards, which makes it look phenomenal. So, if I'm curious what everybody is hopeful for in chat. What about you, Enigma? What stands out the most to you in all of the showcase?
Starfield actually kind of blew me away. I mean, there's a lot of, like Bethy said, there's a lot of good games in there, but I think Starfield is going to be the biggie with everything. Yeah, I know Fallout 5, but they didn't say anything about Fallout 5, Zed.
Yeah.
You know, which would have been kind of cool. The flight simulators was cool, yep. And that Sea of Thieves. Okay, I just put it on my my wish list.
Rican, what'd you like?
I was looking forward to Redfall.
Yeah.
Redfall, Flintlock, and of course, you know.
Yeah, Flintlock looked good.
Very cool.
Yeah, Redfall is so I you know, people watch get hooked on to certain stuff. I saw Redfall like a year ago, year and a half ago, and thought it was pretty phenomenal. And I thought if they did something really good with it, it could turn out to be a really good game. So I kind of just followed it up to this point, and I'm glad that it looks the way it does, and it's got that whole Left 4 Dead feel to it as well. You got a cooperative mode. I think you have 4 or 5 people that you can probably put in there and kind of coordinate and take on one level. I say level, but one area at a time and move forward in the game. So that it does look like a pretty phenomenal game, and it could be that you have a deathmatch mode on it too.
Yep.
So.
Cursed Illusion is sad that they didn't say anything about Hellblade. I just kind of was looking up some stuff, and it did say we're hoping to find out more about Hellblade 2 at the game showcase, and they didn't say anything about it. They sure didn't.
It's kind of impressed with the Diablo too.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
What
a
is
buddy
that?
of mine plays that non-stop Diablo 4.
Okay, there you go. Is this the 5th edition of the Diablo, or I haven't never played them before. I've seen it, but that kind of top-down playing, I've never really been big on that stuff. But I can play now again. Play it again.
Yeah, it's always Diablo's always been a really cool game.
Are you going to go back and rewatch the Starfield stuff?
Oh, I need to stop the recording. No. Why would I need to go back and rewatch it when I recorded it?
Well, but that's what you're doing, right?
Oh, no. I just kind of let it for some B-roll rolling there while we're talking. But I wanted to talk about some of the cool things that I saw in the Starfield thing. If you guys want to hang out and just kind of indulge me a little bit or a lot.
If they make that into a multiplayer, that'd be absolutely amazing. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, you know, the whole thing of building your own ship and your whole camp, and you can hire people in to work it. I mean, that's that's Bethesda broke the ground on that one really. Well, maybe so much for the camp portion of it, but I mean, is that features that when you guys get the game, is that something that you guys are looking forward to?
Yeah.
Yep.
It kind of reminds me of World of Warcraft when they got their own camps that you could build. You could set people to do quests and different things for you. And that's what that kind of looks like. If that's the case, that's going to be really kind of cool too. It means that you can get a lot more going with a camp, with other things going on too.
think it's really cool that you can build your own spaceship and then you can fly it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're going to talk about
like,
that.
I know.
But what they say, 1,000 planets that you can go visit?
Yeah, 1,000 systems.
Imagine that.
Yeah, systems.
Did it say 1,000 systems?
It's 1,000 planets and I wrote down 1,000 planets and 100 systems.
Systems. Okay.
Look at that.
So
Okay.
I kind of worked out the math on that. So if they're going from Earth and they're doing 50 light years out, there's really in real world. I was trying to figure out what it was going to be, the actual size of Starfield, probably about 2 months ago. And in real world, 50 light years away, and if you do a whole diameter around the Earth, you're only looking at about 100 actual planets, maybe 100. It might have been about 140 planets, and none of them were in the Goldilocks zone. So, but there was a really interesting planet, which was about 45 light years out, which was a complete carbon planet, which was basically a diamond. We have a whole diamond out there floating in space right now, real life.
You talking about real life, not
Oh,
the
yeah.
game?
Yeah, not the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, so they have created their own little universe in the sense that they may be using Earth as a pedestal, but it's not
Stepping stone.
it's not the real deal out there. So, and that's cool. I mean, that's perfectly fine. They were wanting to create their own worlds and stuff, and you can only do with what you have to work with. But
the look of Starfield is really cool too.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So
you have a planet that you got to mine resources from. Now you got to get those resources to your planet to, or
To
set
use
up.
them.
Yeah, or set up some sort of mining facility if they've got that to refine whatever you're looking for, then transport. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Instead of just going from landmass to landmass, you're going from planet to planet. That's really cool.
Well, I'm curious how they intend to do that as well, because as we know, space and travel and all that stuff. I mean, you have a lot of the further away you move from an object, the more you're going to age, and vice versa. So how are they going to keep from, if I go 50 light years out to a planet and then come back, obviously everybody on the planet is 100 years older, even though I may not have aged but a couple of days or however long it took to travel out there. So I'm curious how they intend to work around that aspect of reality.
That's why they got warp engines.
Well, yeah.
It's instantaneous. Well,
Yeah. Well, if they do like a Star Trek type thing, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Where they can go anywhere instantly, open up like a little wormhole or something.
It might take you a few weeks or a month to get there, but yeah.
Just saw a lot of phenomenal stuff, and we don't have to rehash everything we saw. We can obviously watch the video again, but it's just something to really look forward to playing. And I mean, I can't tell you how excited I am about it. I mean, you could probably hear it in my voice. I'm just kind of like that first time. You know what I'm talking about? The first time. The first time you got that stutter breathing going on. You're like,
we can't hear you breathing.
okay, well, everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's a stutter breathing first time thing. We don't have anybody that shouldn't be watching this show.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. But got the whole stutter breathing going on. Anyway, gosh, I am just stoked now.
Definitely something to look forward to.
Yeah. It says 2023.
So, and same way for Redfall too. So, Starfield or spring or earlier than that, 2023. First quarter is what people are anticipating for that. I'm curious what kind of magic date they'll put on that one, but and then you got Redfall again.
What about beta testing yet?
Oh, they wouldn't let that stuff slip out for people to beta test it.
It's been crazy how tight-lipped they have kept that game. Like, it might be I think they knew how big it was going to be. And I mean, they have really, really kept it in the dark.
Well, there were a few things that I saw in the video that that I thought they could have probably do better. And of course, I'm not a programmer, so I'm not going to nitpick everything. But like some of the walking mechanics, like to the robots, was kind of like herky jerky. And maybe it's supposed to be that way, but I thought it would be a little bit more fluid. than what it was. I mean, everything else.
It's still in beta. I mean, it's still testing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and
they're still
they can
working
smooth
on
that
it,
out.
like for sure. Yeah, they're still working on it.
Well, when you've got like uneven terrain and stuff, I mean, in anything, you're going to have some math that you're going to have to do there to make sure that you look correctly when you have one foot on a rock and the other foot on level ground. And
that one game that we were looking at, that we were talking about Tom Clancy feel to it, when that guy dropped into that speedboat and they were going, I mean, it was just like a boat. It was crazy. It was crazy. It's absolutely crazy what they can do. Just amazing. Hats off to them. I don't want to ever have to deal with it, but the people that do are amazing at what they do, and they know it too. That level, yeah, they know they're the stuff.
Well, but the thing though is that those guys are just dorks like us. We're all just dorks. I mean, they're most of the time they're cool down.
There's a lot of girls who are like moving into that stuff too. I am not one of those girls because I can't see three-dimensionally like that. I can't.
But you are that girl.
I'm that girl, but I'm not that girl. I can't do programming.
There's a lot of those girls out there. You don't just realize it.
Yeah, we've got a big push in like education now on computer science and stuff. I got stuck with that and I hate it. It's my worst class. It makes me cry. But there's a lot of people who there's a big push to kind of get more people involved and at a younger age and stuff like that. So it's really cool.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it for lots of reasons. One, I'm going to jump into video making mode. So I really appreciate everybody who sat through this with us and hung out. Sorry, my beautiful face wasn't splashed all over the screen and Bethy shooting me a million times in the face. But
yeah, I got about 7 for you.
Okay.
So
well, you can do that on Tuesday when we do our live stream for the server down for Fallout 76. So if you guys want to participate and hang out with us on Tuesday, that should start earlier in the morning, and we'll stay live throughout the whole time that the servers are going to be down.
I'm going to miss it.
Raymond, I don't know about DLCs and stuff like that. Hopefully it's going to be like, hit. Then I would really like to see Starfield be multiplayer eventually. I think that would be so cool. You don't think it's going to happen?
No, not the base game. I don't think that they'll do that with the base game. I think there's a lot of complexity to it, but I mean, they've proven that with their IPs that they've created a multiplayer universe for virtually like Elder Scrolls, Fallout 76. I mean, Doom has got their own little thing going on, and that's not even one of their IPs. So I can't imagine them not doing it, but it won't be the same thing that we see here.
Yeah,
and it won't be anytime soon. I mean, they may be working on that project now and they release it next year. There's no telling, but
yeah. Raymond, what are you talking about with the showcase tomorrow? Was it the showcase?
Yeah, this is the Xbox Bethesda showcase.
I'm not sure. Is there something going on tomorrow that we've missed?
No.
I know we're live streaming Tuesday during server down
on the 14th,
but I'm not sure what he's.
He may be confused.
Yeah, I don't know. He's pretty. Oh, he said he heard there were two showcases.
I mean, there might be. I don't know.
Think they would run this again?
I don't know that
live?
Either. Yeah, I have to look and see if I can't find some stuff on it.
E3 got canceled, right?
E3's canceled this year. So they have QuakeCon coming in July. I thought that was going to be their next one.
Yeah.
And we'll see some things with Bethesda, and we might even see Elder Scrolls at that one too. But normally it's kind of Quake focused. But they do show some cool stuff there. But
Quake focused at QuakeCon? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. And this year it's going to be online again, so
yeah,
maybe next year will be a little different.
I think when you think about overhead and stuff like that, virtual is like the way to go for stuff.
Yeah, but
oh my gosh, I mean, there's something to be said for being in person. I get that, but dang, virtual is so in it. When you're looking at travel expenses and food and
most of those people
hotels
that go to that
renting space
are right there in Arlington.
Stuff. Yeah, but my goodness, that's just a lot of expense.
Just money.
It is.
We can sell our house and go.
Yeah.
Live on the road.
Totally.
Or at least for a week or two.
Yeah.
Get yourself an RV and just go.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
All right, well, guys, I appreciate you all being here. Enigma, fantastic guy. I love you a lot. Rican, absolutely love you. All our people in chat that's, like I said, hung out with us. I kind of love Bethy too, but
better love me.
Why you mention her third? Jesus.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So rude.
Because she hasn't made me a pizza or a sandwich or anything yet. I'm famished.
Oh, he's hungry. He can't think.
She's like, she gave me a piece of cake for breakfast. She's like, here you go. Here's a piece of cake for breakfast.
It was healthy cake. It was carrot cake, and you asked for it. So don't even make me out to be the enemy here. Don't make me be the bad guy.
I was in a hurry. I'm like, just give me a piece of cake. Let's go.
It was good carrot cake.
Yeah, it is.
Carrot
It's really good. It was handmade from Walmart. Just kidding.
Oh,
all the ingredients came from Walmart.
No, you did not.
It took out to carry it.
All right, I love you guys. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks a lot, man.
See y'all.
Have
See ya.